Today I'm going to show you all how to cook up some delicious, crispy, cheesy quesadillas. And I'm not just going to show you one recipe, I'm going to show you 3 different delicious recipes. Now quesadillas have got to be one of the most popular recipes in Mexican cuisine, and I love it because essentially at their core, it's just 2 simple ingredients, tortillas and cheese. It's also one of Mama Tex's favorite snacks in the middle of the night. But there are so many different ways to make these. Corn or flour tortilla, yellow cheese, white cheese, why not both? And what about the fillings? Chicken, beef, veggies, and the condiments? Guacamole, salsa, sour cream. This is truly another one of those ain't no right way, ain't no wrong way recipes that's truly open to interpretation. But wait, there's more to this video. Y'all ever heard of synchronizadas? I like to call this the quesadilla's cousin. And in most places, it's more like a flour tortilla based sandwich with queso Oaxaca, lettuce, tomato, and most importantly, jamon. Now the ham is what really makes this recipe its own, and I'll not only share that original traditional version with you, I'm gonna show you all how this one is served specifically in the RGV and how it has a life of its own along the border. Now let's get fired up and cook some quesadillas and some synchronizada. Vámonos! I just want to take a moment to talk a bit about our sponsor for this video, Made In. Made In designs professional quality products for the home cook like you and I, and their kitchenware is used in multiple 3 Michelin star restaurants. Their products are used in over 2,000 top-rated restaurants and hotel groups across America, with over 100,000 5-star reviews from both press and customers. For today's quesadilla and synchronizada video, I'm using the Made In griddle and press over the burners, but the griddle is so versatile that it can cook directly over fire too, and it's heat safe up to 1200 degrees. And having a hot griddle is one of the restaurant secrets I picked up while running my restaurant. You want a good hot cooking surface when cooking things like fajitas and charring up some salsa ingredients. You know, in my barbecue journey, I've always strived to use the best grills and the best pit to make the best food possible. And now I finally feel like I've got the same quality cookware for my grill as I do in my kitchen. And one of the best things about getting the griddle is that it comes pre-seasoned and it's naturally non-stick. So out of the box, it's ready to get fired up and cook some amazing food. Y'all can check out the carbon steel griddle and Made In other cookware by using the link in my description to save on your order. Now for the quesadilla, let's get this griddle fired up. Vámonos! First quesadilla we're gonna make for you today is what you would typically get with a botana here in the RGV. It is a quesadilla in its purest form. It's generally tiny, but mighty like my dog Buddy. And it definitely delivers on the cheese pull. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay a little bit of oil on the griddle. It doesn't take a whole lot, but you do want a little bit on there. We're gonna get a couple of these tortillas, start making some quesadillas. I like to get a little bit of oil on them. And I'm gonna flip them over and get a little bit of oil on the other side. Now, in most cases, the quesadilla you're gonna get with a botana or when you order one at a restaurant is just gonna be straight up white Oaxaca style cheese, like these here. Now, my mom, when it's late in the evening and she gets the little munchies, she likes to use yellow cheese. Now, this is Longhorn style cheddar cheese. Remember, like I say, friends, ain't no right way, ain't no wrong way. All right, we're gonna fold it over. We're gonna press it down with our little press. You're not trying to toast it a whole lot, but you do want to add a little bit of color to your tortilla here. Give it a little bit of a roasty toasty. Anytime you get a corn tortilla on a griddle, you get that really good aroma of the corn getting a little toasty. It's super, super aromatic and delicious smelling. All right, friends, I think these are really close to being ready, so I'm gonna take a couple of these out. Now, this is the quesadillas in their truest form, pretty much just a corn tortilla with some cheese. You can use Monterey Jack, use your favorite cheese. My mom likes the Longhorn cheddar cheese, so Mama Tex likes the Longhorn. Mama Tex likes the Longhorn cheddar style cheese. Mama likes cheddar Longhorn style cheese. One of those gotta work. So there you have it, friends. Beautiful cheese pull. To this, you can lay on some guacamole, you can lay on some salsa verde, you can eat it just like this. Oh, baby. That's delicious, just like that. And you want a bite? Okay, more for me. Check that out, friends. Delicious cheesy pull right there. And I'm just curious if the cheese pull is there for the Longhorn style cheddar cheese. Not quite the same cheese pull, but it is delicious. Use whatever cheese you like, use them both if you like. Let's move on to quesadilla number 2. You can use any protein you want, you can use veggies, you can use just veggies or just protein. I'm gonna use chicken today, so I'm gonna butterfly this chicken breast right here. Now, those of you guys that have been following me for a while, you know that I really prefer chicken thighs. But for a fast, quick cook, you can't beat the chicken breast. Just don't overcook the chicken breast and you won't dry it out. So I'm gonna cut the chicken tender off here. You want it a little bit thin, not too thick, so it'll cook fairly quick. I've got my chicken all sliced and diced. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on the griddle here. Ooh, I like that sizzle. Sounds good to me. Also, you wanna use whatever your favorite seasoning is. Y'all know what mine are, so we're gonna season up this chicken, kind of give it a little toss here and there. You wanna get it all cooked up really quick. All right, my friends, chicken is just about done. Spread it out a little bit, leave a little room in the middle. So we're gonna add the onions in here and let those start to cook down too. We're gonna add the bell peppers right here. And it's okay if you mix it up with a little bit of chicken. The chicken's pretty much done. We're gonna incorporate all of this together here. And of course, there's always gotta be a little quality control. Good. Tasting for seasoning, you can use just a hair more. I like to add my tomatoes last because they cook really quick. And you don't want them to be too soggy. We like a little crunch in our veggies here at our house. This is all done. It's time to lay down the tortilla for quesadilla number 2. Let's rock and roll, baby. Now this is probably a little bit bigger than your average quesadilla, but we like them big in Texas. Y'all know what I mean. Now in the valley, the most common thing is yellow cheese. So we're gonna use a little bit of this yellow cheese here. Longhorn style cheese that we get here at the local grocery store. Stuff this bad boy right here. Remember, we've got chicken, we've got cheese, we've got some veggies, some red bell pepper, onions, and tomatoes. Only thing missing here is some serrano peppers or something hot. We're gonna fold this over just like so. Now we gotta press it down a little, flatten it out some. Ooh, look at that, beautiful. You really want that heat to be about medium once the tortilla's cooked. All you're trying to do is melt that cheese. I think I need a little bit more cheese, so I'm gonna add a little bit more here. Quesadilla is about the cheese. The veggies are just extra. All right, my friends, we have our beautiful, delicious chicken and veggie quesadillas full of cheese. This is probably one of the most common ones that people make at home, not just down here where I'm from, but pretty much everywhere. All right, let's cut these up, give them a taste test. I'm gonna cut these in half one more time. And you guys know me, I like a little bit of salsa, so I'm gonna put a little salsa verde on here. Ooh, man. Wowie, zowie. Combination, chicken, cheese, the veggies. That salsa verde's got a little bite that just like, boom, makes everything wake up in your taste buds. That is good, my friends. I'm only gonna get that one piece because I'm saving some room for the big synchronizada. We got 2 more to go. I said 3 in the beginning. We've got a bonus round for y'all. So the first synchronizada is gonna be the original. I'm gonna put this big tortilla on here, try to get it to not stick here. Gonna warm it up a little first. There we go, yeah, buddy. And just flip it over. You want it to get a little bit hot. Then you just lay it down like that. And there you go. Woof, that sucker's already hot. The original synchronizada is not folded over like a quesadilla. It is laid flat, the way we're gonna show you guys here in just a minute. We're ready to lay down some Oaxaca cheese here. Pretty good amount. It's not a measurement, friends. This is all by eye. If you love cheese a lot, put a lot of cheese. If you love cheese a little, put a little cheese. We're gonna lay down some ham here, and I'm going for 2 slices here. Ooh, look at how that thing's puffing up. Beautiful, my friend, beautiful. Oh, heck, let's just put it all in there. All right, cool. Tortilla, oh, that's hot, hot, hot. Press it down just a little bit. Let's flippity flip and hope I don't screw it up. Boom, ta-da! This is the original synchronizada. It's white melty cheese, usually Oaxaca style cheese. It's ham, more cheese, and then another tortilla on top, and they were always made with flour tortillas. Now, you could always vary, depends on what region you're from, depends on what ranchito you grew up on. Don't get mad. Go out and cook you a synchronizada and enjoy. We're gonna let that finish melt in the cheese. You can see it starting to ooze out of the edges there. This is gonna be good, good, good. We're gonna flip one more time. We have a nice toasty flour tortilla. All right, my friends, we are done with our synchronizadas. Look at that, just gorgeous. We've got ham, queso Oaxaca style cheese, all sandwiched together in between 2 giant flour tortillas. Let's cut into this and see what it looks like. You can cut this up just like a pizza. Maybe we should call this a Mexican pizza. That cheese is still so hot, it's melting. Look at that drip. Let's give it a big old taste. Oh, baby. Oh man, that's super good. I'm gonna put a little red sauce on this one. Yummy. That is delicious, my friends. Tortillas, cheese, ham, cheese, tortilla. Flippity flip, rotate if you need to, and enjoy. Probably don't take more than 5 minutes if you're in your home kitchen. But let's move on to one more. This is a bonus round for y'all. Let's show you how we do synchronizadas in the Rio Grande Valley here in deep South Texas. Down here in this region, bistec is the name of the game. You don't really see as much asada being offered around here. So when you order a synchronizada at a taqueria, it usually comes stuffed full with bistec and without that trademark ham. Now, while doing some homework for this video, I came across this epic synchronizada challenge. This is at Alicia's Su Cocina restaurant in McAllen and Peñitas. It's 2 feet long. Wow! Shout out to this brave soul here. Y'all know we're built a little different here in Texas and especially in the Rio Grande Valley. These are big flour tortillas. Very, very common when it comes to making synchronizadas here in the valley. This barely fits the griddle. These things are so big. They're huge. It's a 12 incher. You don't have to push super hard. You just want to try to get some of that air out of there. I'm going to get this tortilla out of the way so I can cook the other one. And that way we can build our 2 synchronizadas at the same time. All right, the first thing that goes on here is a little spread of frijoles. Between stage 1 and stage 2, I would say. About like that, more or less. I want to make sure we got enough of them on here. Cheese coming right up. Next up, we have the bistec meat here. We're going to spread this all out right there, just like that. Make sure we got a nice healthy dose. Now we have some lettuce and a little bit of onions, a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of tomato, a little bit of avocado, my friends. Getting folded over. Woo, 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 that's hot. Let's put a little pressure on here. Go to town. Next up, synchronizada number 2. Oaxaca style cheese. We want a lot of meat on there. Just enough so that I have a little bit of salad to go with my beef and beans today. And we're good to go. Man, that's a fat synchronizada. Let's give it a little flippity flip. Ooh, look at that. What a beauty. All right, so we're gonna cut this dude up right here just like that, right down the middle. And so we have 4 big pizza slices, or we can cut it a little bit smaller, just like this. Now is that a big old delicious looking bite? I'm gonna get a little bit of green salsa and red salsa. All right, let's give it a bite. This is super delicious. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You get to taste the cheese, the delicious flour tortilla, the beans, the cheese kicks in. Then you get that little chew from the bistec meat. Then you get a little crunch from the salad and the onion. The cilantro gives it a little bit of background flavor there. And the salsa just ties it all together. That's delicious. Wow. Highly recommend you try it. If you're interested in our APC rubs, go to pitmaster.us, get your wow and your OG on there, and your brisket rub. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys at the next video. Keep the smoke light, make it work. Boom!